Hey guys, MTG Moxman here. Guess what? KALDHEIM is coming and Wizards knows exactly what you want. It's coming up next. Stay tuned. Hey guys, MTG Moxman here. Welcome back everyone. I hope you're ready for like a little chill evening. We're going to talk a little KALDHEIM tonight. Let me just take off the shoes here. Get comfortable. And just relax a little bit. It was a very cold day today. It made me think about KALDHEIM on my way to work. I'm like, wow, it's cold. And that place is going to be all cold. Like Ice Age style, cold snap style. It's also a world with no magic. Or at least very little magic. Looks like not very many planeswalkers go there. We know like 4 or something, right? We know from some spoilers that, Kaya will be there. Okay, we get some of the stuff going on. But do you realize Wizards knows what you want? I mean, they know what you want. Do you know how I know that they know? Because they always give us a taste of something, but never the whole thing. It's like a really delicious dessert that there's just not enough of. When they gave us Commander Legends, Jeweled Lotus blew everyone's mind. Even those who are like naysayers against that card, you gotta admit, the price didn't fall very far, did it? It's still up there. We had these flip lands, which are kind of like dual lands, or I guess the closest thing we've got right now, the new modal flip lands. And we're getting the rest of them in KALDHEIM. Well, yeah, we did want new types of dual lands, a new land cycle. They're also printing it into Oblivion, which makes it very affordable. Okay, yeah. You see where I'm going with this, guys? When you think about it, Wizards' R&D department, when they plan things out, they're a couple of years ahead. So they are planning what we want as players 2 years in advance minimum to get all these kind of work done. But the funny thing is, what they're printing now is kind of what we wanted 2 years ago. Isn't that funny how they're behind the ball that way? But we're just excited that they're printing some of the stuff we want. We're just like enthralled. And I'm no less a big kid at this stuff. I love looking at it. I love the amazingness. Do I think they could do better? Yeah. Absolutely. Wizards is missing the ball in so many things, but they're giving us what we want. They're giving us faster products, well-designed products. Even with the flaws of this power creep stuff, it's still a very good product. We're not waiting months and months and months for new products to come out. They're doing it all the time. Whether it's coming from Hasbro, coming from Wizards of the Coast themselves, or somewhere in between for the profit margins, they're still giving us what we want. They're just not giving all of what we want. They're not going to blow their whole shebang in one product. No. They like to dole it out. You can only get foil etched in this. Sorry your foils are curling in your regular packs. Maybe you should buy this. Hey, I'm sorry you couldn't get the full art this you wanted. You got to buy that product. If you see, they're kind of slowly dividing the products into sections, almost like divisions. In KALDHEIM, we're going to have the collector boosters, the draft box they call it now, which is just, we used to call it booster box. I'm still going to call it booster box. We got the booster box. We've got the collector box, and now we have the set booster box, right? Now the set boosters will have the list cards, whatever they decide to put in. I hope they fix the list. See, that's my taste. Wizard knows what I want. Fix the list. Put better cards in. Put better chase cards in. Don't make us just think about it. Put the cards that we want to see inside that set to make us happy. We don't want to see chaff, the junk cards. Seeing some of the art can be cool for that. So if you want to do that, if you want to see an old style card, say the last 2 cards will be old style for everything you print. Put in the chaff there. But make there a couple of cards that can replace like a mythic or a token or something that could be some bigger cards. I'm talking big. Like Mana Crypt or bigger big. I want to see some of the big boys. I want to see Imperial Seal or something that we can chase down and be super excited when we come in. Or make Planeswalkers really hard to get again. Scroll something back to make that the new chase. But Wizards can do this. They know what we want because we tell them all the time. I'm not the only channel out there. Right? There's hundreds of channels. If you're just happen to be catching my channel, you're happy to be here. If you enjoy my content, great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you didn't, you already clicked off because we're like 3-4 minutes into the video. You've already clicked off by now. Unless you made it this far, then you say, wow, this guy might be compelling. Maybe. But as I said, there are a lot of us out there. There's a lot of channels with a lot of opinions. You got to understand Wizards is out there at some point checking these channels out because it's the pulse nowadays of how players feel. They don't go to the LGSs. When they can hit one channel with, say, 500,000 subscribers on it, look at one of their video uplinks, see what videos are related to Kaldheim, and pick things apart. Or pick over any video for future sets or future ideas. They're getting them for free for all of us, the players, so they know what we want. Give us what we want, Wizards. We like what you're doing, just put a little more into it. I don't want the power creep to be overflowing. I want those lands to be available in one set all at the same time, not in 2 sets to make me buy the second set. I don't want there to be banned cards as soon as I'm getting a set. That's your problem, Wizards. You can fix it. You know you can. You just chose not to because you rushed it out. I also like the cards to be a little bit cheaper. How about a base set? Where it's even harder to get the cards, but regular players just joining in can get them for free. Come on, Wizards. Kaldheim is coming. You know what we want. Just give us what we want. I'm hoping to see some decent Planeswalkers. That's what I want to see. I want to see non-repeat chaff cards. Come up with new ideas, Wizards. Whole new cards based on old mechanics. I'm cool with that. What's wrong with that? I'm not saying you can't repeat some of the good ones or the okay ones, but give us some fresh stuff and don't rehash 20% of your cards. Come on, Wizards. You can do better than that. And again, to the viewers out there, you know they can. We just talked about it for the last 3 minutes. We know they can do it. So come on, Wizards. Dig deep, Wizards. You can do it. Come on, Hasbro. Let Rosewater have some fun with this. I think they'd be impressed with the results if they kind of let loose a little bit. And for us, the players, let's not be so negative on everything. Kaldheim, I expect to be more of a relaxed set. It's going to be a little more chill and mellow. I talked about it the other day. I'm just going to see some decent cards. I'm kind of wondering about the collector booster box. It will not be like Commander Legends, I don't think. I think it'll be a little looser on the reins. More of the core 2021, more of the Ikoria style is what I think we'll expect to see from that collector box because it won't have the power-hungry cards. We're going to see a lot of Warriors in this, right? Strixhaven's going to have a lot of the Wizards. And then by that point, we're going to get to the D&D set. If you missed my video on that, you should go back and check that out too. That was a pretty good one. So I think you'll be impressed. So hopefully people understand that although Wizards knows what we want, and we've told them for years, don't expect them to give everything we want. They're going to dole it out in like drops of honey. Get it? Drop of honey? They're just going to drip little bits out for us over time that we can enjoy as players. Okay? That's their job. If they give it to us all at once, why we keep buying the products? They couldn't, like, the market only goes so fast so far and it only evolves so quickly. They're going at a pretty ragged pace right now. And they're making mistakes. I like some of the mistakes. I love the products. I don't think they've been better in years. I've never been more excited to see the sets coming up. D&D is blowing my mind. And I'm just drooling over seeing it. Kaldheim is not one of the ones I was big on seeing. Although I like Norse mythology, hopefully we're going to see some decent stuff from it. I'd love to see some gods in there. I want very few artifacts. I don't want a lot of magic. I want a lot of warrior combos. We had rogues right now, right? So let's add these guys in. I think we'll see clerics going throughout. I mean, there's some stuff they could do with this. Let's hope they do it right. And I actually believe they will. I've talked about this in some of the other videos, that Kaldheim is not going to be some blowout major set. It's not what it's there for. It's there as a decent set. Kind of chill the market out. Get it? Chill the market out a bit. And let us just enjoy it for a couple more months before Strixhaven. And then I think D&D will be a big haul. That's going to be like something, it's going to be cross-promotionalized. It's going to be crazy. So expect that to be big. But right now, although Wizards knows what we want out of their sets, we're not all going to be pleased with everything they do for us, are we? Some of us will be happy, some of us will be unhappy. That's why we have these chances to go out here and comment in videos like this and tell us what we think will be good and bad. So, tonight, please guys, make sure you comment in the video below. I'd love to see what people thinks? That's not very good English. I would like to know what you think in the comments below about what your greatest thing you think Wizards should do for us in Kaldheim. The greatest thing you're going to do in Kaldheim will be awesome. I want to see that in the comments below. It'll be wicked. Now, something behind me is not like the others. And, of course, only a few people get to find it before I close the draw off. So if you're new to the channel or you happen to found me somehow, if you can find, it's going to be harder for you to find something that's not in this video because you haven't seen this before. You have to go back like 2 videos ago and see what's different in this video and then comment below. For the giveaways, they'll be in the links below, guys. So the giveaways are still going for the patrons. Now, I have to warn people, I did tighten the Patreon up. I've closed almost all slots until I can figure a few things out, which will probably be a good, like, 4 or 5 months. So please excuse me for not allowing more people into my Patreon at this time. There's 1 or 2 spots left. Feel free to fill those up until they're full. I'm not opening new slots right now. If you have any questions, if any of my regular patrons have questions, I have left stuff on the Patreon for you guys to read so you understand why I'm doing certain things right now. And of course, the giveaways will continue this weekend. We have the mystery one coming up. And of course, we are closing on the next 100 patrons. Not patrons, sorry, 100 subscribers. So when we get to the next round number, we add another booster box into the mix. Okay, guys? So, thanks a lot for tuning in. This is MTG Moxman. Thank you so much for your time tonight. KALDHEIM, Wizards knows what we want, guys. I just don't think they're going to give it to us all at once. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Cheers. See you guys soon. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the content you saw tonight. And thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Let's have a great time this weekend with more giveaways. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.